Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Austin Gomber. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Corbin Carroll.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. He's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
There's a swing and a drive. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. His second homer this series. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. In the air, left field, down the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And now, Tyler Freeman, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. Gomber back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Alec Thomas now. On the ground to first. Could be two. To Tovar.
He's out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Rockies. First pitch misses. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. McCann fires. Ow, caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. On to the third inning, and now James McCann. That's towards center. Moniak under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now up next for Arizona, Blaze Alexander. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right field. Freeman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Man at first. Here's Ketel Marte. This one in the air. Amador nabs it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 35. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jimmy Herget.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tap to first, and that's a foul ball. Herget goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Anderson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Darnell warming up as well. Next pitch is outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Next to hit for Arizona, Tyler Locklear. That misses, and that's ball 1. Del Castillo over at second, 1 down.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Pitch misses. And a full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. 1 runs in, headed for the plate. The second run scores, and he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dugan Darnell takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Alec Thomas, and that is downstairs. Ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Runner on at first with 1 gone. James McCann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Double play ball to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Alexander now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. On the ground, Karros tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, so in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Outside with a breaking ball.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they inch closer. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now, Ezequiel Tovar. Perdomo on to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
One out, bases empty. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bernabel batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a strike in there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. Darnell back to work. Outside. 1-0.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Marte in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0. Fought off foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. One run is in. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Gordon.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Next to hit, Adrian Del Castillo. And it hits the base of the wall. In comes the runner from third. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Tyler Locklear stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Del Castillo leads off second with nobody out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Freeman right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit weakly on the ground. Amador. And there's 2 away. Here is James McCann. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 9-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now a chance for Blaze Alexander. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Rick Bullock. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
0-2 is the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Number 35 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's fouled away. Set down on strikes, and they're down to their last out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Rockies down to their last out, and now the catcher comes up to him. Braxton Fulford right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Rockies down to their final strike. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.